My brother. So we
My
live.
brother.
What's up, y'all? We got my guy Raphiel in the building, man. We started the credit repair thing. We started with Incredible Solutions, and you reached out, right? Because you said that you previously did credit repair before with
Yes,
some others. So tell
yes,
me
I
a
did.
little bit about that. I know, but kind of tell the people
Man,
a little bit
I'm
about
go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and let them know, man. I actually did sign up with a previous credit repair company, and it was actually with one of my family members, and I actually ended up paying way more than Zay's charging anyone. Actually, if you think about it,
yeah.
and I really didn't see absolutely any results in the whole matter of a whole year. And supposedly, like you get your money back if like you don't see results.
That's a great
Like,
deal, and it's a
like
great
that's a great deal, bro. Because when you think about when you spending your money, like let's talk about it like this, not bank giving you that. Let's say about when you personally spending your money, and you like, okay, I can spend it with my debit card,
right.
or I could get at least 1.5% back on my credit card and just pay it with my debit card.
100%. 100%.
Who's winning? Now we winning.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Especially when
And
you
not
pay
only
the
that,
bill.
then you can go back and use your credit card again,
Come
and
on, and just keep you. It's a
you
never.
use the same money twice, bro.
We ain't even gonna get into that part because
Come
that's a
on.
whole other subject.
Hey,
We can
we just
talk
trying to let them know,
about.
bro. It's really sweet over here, fam. It's really
Listen,
sweet.
it's really nice. Like I got a whole book of credit cards over there. We really do this.
You
But
really be putting me on, bro.
it's
I like this knowledge that I got and the understanding to be able to be like, wait, like this and this, I'd rather do this. To
right.
be able to have that kind of train of thought is because you guys have introduced me to that. It's
Absolutely.
not because I just been wondering, oh, I'm going to figure it out. No, bro, it's because you guys starting to put me in position to be able to have new thoughts like this. Because without a good credit score, I wouldn't be able to start thinking like this, bro.
Come on.
And you
So
know what's one thing
yeah,
you
yeah,
told me, bro, that was very important in this like last 3-4 months, bro. It was some really crazy months because like I didn't have no car, I wasn't cutting hair as much, like shit just felt like it was going down. But I remember you said, bro, just remember that in the mix of you going through all these obstacles, there's at least one thing that's still like going up. Like my credit never stopped going up because I still remain focused on those main points. Like that has been my main goal. So like it just like it it drove me even more to just be like, all right, fuck it, we gotta go harder. Like this is what it is. Like this is what it is. This is what it is. You know?
I'm glad you said that because fast forward now, right? Now you got a $2,000 credit card, right? You got another credit card too with Credit One, but
Yeah.
you got a whip now, right?
Facts.
So at first, due to your credit, you couldn't get a whip.
Yeah.
So when your whip was having troubles, you was missing out on money as a barber,
Yeah.
right? Because you do a lot of pull-up haircuts.
Yeah. Straight house calls.
So you just went to the dealership. Tell us about that. Tell us
When
about
I
how
went to the
it felt
dealership,
to be able to even just get a car based off your credit.
bro, let's put it like this. I knew my credit looked so good that I didn't even go in there with a like a cosigner. Like I was like, I have been working on my credit to be able to put myself in positions like this. So like let's get it running and let's take action on this. And when I sat down, like everything was confident and I knew everything was gonna be solid. And he was like, oh well, your credit looks great. Like if we put this on it, like in a couple of years, add on to your credit history and it'll look better because I've never had the ability to even get a loan to be able to get a car because my credit's been so bad.
Right.
So like with all that, now fast forwarding to just going into the dealership, they're like, yeah, everything's a go. Like this is all we need from you. This, and that, and you handle business, and you just getting out of the dealership with a new car.
Yeah.
Like, bro, it's a blessing, bro, and I appreciate you guys for helping me being able to get there, bro. Because without you guys, this shit wouldn't have happened.
Listen, I appreciate you being the ideal customer. Listen, my boy Raphael is the ideal customer. I mean, if I tell him, hey, bro, you need to add this, he gonna add it. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah,
You need to, when it come to uploading letters, he uploaded letters. He sent it to, hey, Isaiah, I got this question, bro. Boom, boom. Like,
yeah,
you're the ideal customer, right? If I can make a
appreciate it.
thousand of you, boom, I will, what I'm saying? 1,000 Raphael, that would be my customer base because I just love working. The thing is that I really notice is that you got to really want this thing, right? Because life is going to happen. You just got to be a person who's like, you got to be fed up with where your credit is at, right? Like, once you fed up, like, I'm just tired of it.
Yeah.
That's when your life changes from a credit perspective. It takes work. It takes work. At the end of the day, like,
and time.
Yeah, let's be very transparent. We removed a lot of these things over a year span. He's up 1,000 points, but
Yes.
it's a whole year though. So
Yeah.
it will go up in certain spurts. And then I remember before you got your secure card,
oh yeah,
score actually went down a little bit because we were removing collections, and your score went to the 400s. That's why you thought it started in the 400s, right?
Yeah.
Because you didn't get the secure card. Then you got the secure card. Then we got the card. And then the payment history started showing up. We added some more accounts as things removed. Then Capital One was like, hey, we get this man 2,000, right? Yeah. So, and then you were able to go to the dealership, and now you have to get a new apartment, right?
Yeah. Well, the thing is, actually, like, when I moved into my apartment right now, everything was good with my credit then too. They said, oh, credit's perfect. Like, there's no questions about it. Like, everything like that anything that has ever led up to today, like, been like credit orientated or like questions, it's never been like a second doubt about it. I'm like, you know what, but the thing I do first is always bring it up to Zay and be like, hey, look, Zay, I'm about to do this, but do you recommend me do it the way I'm doing it? Or do you recommend me do it a better way? Or is there a better way that we can go about this so that it doesn't mess me up or set me up in the process of trying to get better? And Zay gives me the best option every single time. And then we run it. And then that's exactly how it goes. Everything flows and we just listen. That's it. That's all I do. Just listen.
Like, I'm telling y'all, like, if I could make him in 1,000 copies, I would. I mean, this has been an amazing experience. You know what I'm saying? I mean, even before this, we've made money together and things. So maybe the
100%.
is a lot more different. There's some other people. I mean, we have great clients as well because we don't just take anybody on. But I just wanted to show you guys, like, the outcome. And look, man, if somebody's telling you they could fix your credit in 30 days, they most likely operating illegally. They most likely don't have a license. They most likely are filing identity theft, CFPB complaints mixed with that, right? And then what happens is that stuff will pop back up on your credit. Then other credit establishments they might not even take you on because now you have fraud showing up on your profile. When you do that, that can really set you back with establishments chasing Amex like, you got fraud going on. I don't even know.
Yeah, I need those, dog. I need those. We're gonna go back to this video, dog, and I'm gonna have them motherfuckers.
Oh yeah. Right. Right. Oh. So I do want to just remove a few of those inquiries that came with the car after we get that off, and then we can run that play. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, I'm patient. I'm chilling right now. Now it's like
you got a lot of motion. You got a lot of motion going.
Yeah, bro.
In part of the year, I mean, new apartment, new car,
bro,
and new credit cards.
Yeah.
A lot of motion going on.
And to the ones that aren't here, they're coming. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And bro, to even have the one that I have right now, bro, it's like, it's so crazy because now I just set up my bills on it, and then it's just like, all right, that bill came out, all right, pay that. All right, that bill came out, all right, pay that. And it's just like the flow of life is different.
Yeah.
Like, because it's like a different kind of peace of mind or like clarity in a sense, because it's just like, okay, now I just need to worry about knowing what day it's taken out of here so I could just have it in transaction beforehand so that there's no real like issue. You know what I mean?
100%.
And I just got my new calendar too to get myself even more focused because the one I had before was too little, bro.
It's time
to keep a big calendar.
Yeah, I mean, I think the real next level for you, right? So I feel like there's like three main phases. Four. I would say four main phases. If you break down credit, you could break down credit into housing, whether that be a new crib from you own it from a real estate perspective, or you're renting, or you got an apartment, right? So you have housing. The next one would be a car, right? In some sort of way. That's like two sides, right? And then the other two sides of the quadrant would be like business credit, right?
Yeah.
And travel. And I feel like you can take either lane at this point. And I think you're probably, me personally, for most people, I think they should choose travel first because it's easier to, once you have your stack ready for travel. Like, I don't know if you guys know. I mean, I just came back from 5-star all inclusive. I paid $296, and that was for
What the flying on y'all?
I was just, you know what I'm saying? That was for the flight, and I used the rest credit card points. I think travel hacking is that next thing for you, right? Because, for example, you got the Quicksilver, which gives you 1.5x back. You can couple that within Capital One. They have something called the Venture One, Venture X. Excuse me. That series of cards allows you to use their transfer partners, which then you use your points and optimize it and take free travel. So that's the next, excuse me. That's the next step. You have a few places like, there's only 5 places: Chase, Amex, Capital One, Built, and Citi, that allows you to do that. So all of the Navy, Federal people will be, yeah, you need to get Navy Fed, da, da, da. You spending your money on there and you can't do nothing but get cash back. And a lot of people don't know cash back is the worst way to redeem your points. It's the cheapest for that company. Right? So that's why they push it. Just like how you get on Credit Karma or these other places and they push you to pay collections, which is so debt. You know what I'm saying? There's a reason behind that. It's actually the way to redeem your points. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that makes sense.
Redeem your points. If they're giving, let's say you got an offer in the mail, 100,000 points, be $1,000 cash back. I could turn that 100,000 points into an $11,000, $12,000 flight. Now I'm getting 12 cents per point, 10 cents per point, 5 cents per point versus 1. So I think that's the next step for you, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I'm excited for that. And you got that course dropping too, bro.
Oh yeah, it's about to drop.
I'm gonna get that too.
I recommend everybody get that.
That's why I brought it up. Because
how expensive is travel right now,
bro? To learn to save to learn to save anything in the life that we live in right now is a finesse.
Like, I mean, I booked that trip. We booked Hawaii. I paid.
I was gonna say, didn't you book like 3 more trips?
$22.40. What the heck is that? That's you? Who's doing that? That's you doing that?
No.
I guess Zoom has some sort of automatic. If I put this up, right?
I thought it was hot. That was great.
$22.40 for that, and then our flight to Paris would have been $5,800. I paid $780, which was the taxes and fees. So it's just like, where else in life are you getting a 5x, a 10x return? Astronomical. I think it's so important that people travel the world. I think once you start to travel, it definitely broadens your horizon. It just takes things to the next level. Why else would I spend after you learn this stuff, bro? You're gonna see what I'm talking about, right? It's gonna blow your mind. You're gonna be like, yo, so I could take all of my expenses, my rent, my car note, my car insurance, my utilities, my Wi-Fi, all my food, all of that stuff, put it on my credit card, earn points for that, and then take free trips. Everybody can be taking at least one luxurious trip a year based off of how they're spending, right? So if the average person spends let's say $2,000 a month, that's very cheap. Nobody's spending that much. You know what I mean? That least, excuse me. Everybody's spending at least $3,000 to $5,000.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? Let's say $3,000 a month in expenses, or let's say $4,000, right? So that's $48,000 for the year that you're spending. If you average 2x back on every purchase, that's 96,000 points. With 96,000 points, I'm telling you, fam, you can go on.
This ain't going somewhere. You going somewhere.
Listen, by the time you watch this, it's not too late. By the time you watch this, it probably dropped already. By the time you watch this, I might be on another trip. I don't know. But what I do know is if your credit is in the bad space, man, you should be able to watch this video and get inspired. I mean, this is just as you see, this is my guy. You know what I'm saying?
We locked in.
We building relationships. Like, I'm not trying to just bring on people that I don't like. You know what I'm saying? Or people that's not ready. By the time you're done with our program, we family, bro. I know where you live. I'm just
100%. You know where to find us.
I know how bad your credit score was. I know where you at now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's a relationship that gets established.
Like it's crazy. I done literally gained pretty much family members that I've took people from 400s, 700s. I mean, my boy had a 4 on one of his Jones. You know what I'm saying? So It's like by the time you're done here, man, we're family because I didn't see you go through your highs, your lows. You a barber, right? So I'm
Bro,
a counselor, you're a mentor, right? You're like advisor,
bro,
like
all
you
kinds of shit,
go through
man.
roles, right?
All kinds of shit. Everybody, you got all the answers to all the questions, bro. You know, and you don't even know where they coming from, but they coming.
Yeah, it's like
But
we
power,
have a proven blueprint here, right? And
yeah, that's
if
a fact,
if people just come in and they apply what they need to do, it's gonna work. Like, bro, it's data points. It's certain.
bro.
It's just gonna happen.
This is a thing you used to always even say. It's not now. You say blueprint. There's a thing that you used to always say is a lot of people will complain about the blueprint not working, but a lot of people ain't following the blueprint. The blueprint don't say in the middle of it do whatever the hell you want. You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not if it say this is instruction 1, 2, 3 all the way to 10, and then in between 9 and 10 you feel like there's a 9.5. You know what I mean? And then you don't get the results at the end
Yeah.
because you ain't follow the whole thing all the way through. So make sure that when you sign up and you go to do the steps, like you don't try to create nothing. You don't know nothing, so be here to learn.
Yeah.
Get ready to get like buckle up and get ready to turn up because that's all that's gonna happen when it comes down to really, but like locking in and caring about your credit. And like Zay said before, like you got to be grossed out with the results that you got now and things that you can't do, like to motivate yourself, not anybody else.
That teachability index, fam. They need to learn about it. Your willingness to learn, your willingness to change. It got to be a 10. You might be willing to learn what it takes to do credit and credit.
Mm-hmm.
If you ain't willing to change them habits, if you ain't willing to not spend on that credit card, if you're not willing to make sure you're not missing no late payments, this will not work for you.
Yeah,
Have
100%.
a 30-day money back guarantee. The only reason why it's that long is because we know what we doing. If you're not ready, don't sign up. If you
No.
want real results from real people that you can call that I've been in the 400s, bro. I got
Yeah.
an Amex Platinum and feel good. Sometimes, I'm supposed to use the Amex Gold when we going out to eat, but sometimes I pull out the Platinum just because of how people look at me. It hit the ground. Boy, that boy hit the table. It's loud. You know what I'm saying? So it's like people need to understand. It's just a great feeling, right? Like
Yeah.
even when you put like when you get in your car every day, you're like,
Every day.
oh, I worked for this. Like I put in that muscle for this. It's different when you earned it. And then the greatest thing I think that people can get out of this program, even not just removal of items, is the learning process.
Bro.
You just need to learn how this works, bro. Because where do they teach credit? Right? They don't teach
Nowhere.
in middle school, high school, elementary.
Nowhere.
It's
Bro.
those things like if you know, you know. And no, the whole play of credit, we talked about the 4 pillars. We have 2 sides of personal credit. You got the travel side and you got the no annual fee cards that you build up over the course of time that you sell authorized users out of. You can
Yeah.
sell authorized users every single month yourself or on TradeLineSupply.com. Companies like that sell them for you. That's residual income. And then the other side is travel. They don't even know this type of stuff. I'm still trying to even get them on travel.
There's people out there that charge so much more than what you charging, bro. And they don't even get the value of what you're bringing. That's the thing. And a lot of people don't know that. What a lot of people are gonna have to do is really probably like see this video, go somewhere, come back, and be like, "Oh,
Right.
well, I tried."
Yeah, I'm trying to get with today. I'm trying to get with Incredible Solutions.
Only difference with me was Zay came right after I was started doing that with my uncle, and then it was like, "Oh wait, hold on, my boy, yeah."
Yeah, he's like, look at her and said, yeah, Unc ain't been doing nothing.
Nothing, and we made sure we looked at it together. I remember
Yeah,
we
yeah,
looked
yeah.
at.
I was looking at what was disputed, what wasn't. Yeah. But we got 2 minutes, man, to wrap this up. So what would you tell the people, man, in
If you
wrapping?
look, if you're looking to work with the best, just go ahead and sign up. If you're willing to also do your best to listen, to like be teachable, to like be ready to learn, and just take on like the new challenges that come with like getting adjusted to like what's the new way of life when it comes to this credit shit, because that's really it's like a form of an upgrade in the level sense of life. So like I just can only say thank you first of all to you, Zay and Britt. You guys are fucking amazing. I
Yes.
appreciate you guys and everything you guys have done, and no doubt about it, would I do it all over again and again? And anybody that ever asked me, just like anybody who watching this, you need to work with Zay and not even on no, oh, Zay put me on here to tell you guys, nothing like that. Like that's not what we're here on.
Right.
And honestly, at the end of the day, like me and Zayden turned into even more like brothers. Like it's been a real, like our relationship has always been locked in, but now it's even stronger, and it's only gonna get stronger. So if you're trying to get your networking up, get with the right people.
100%, man.
That's
Raphael,
all I got to
bro,
say today, man.
me and Britt, you already know, bro. It's
I
all
really,
since the beginning, man. Very, very grateful, extremely grateful for our relationship. And bro, you were just the ideal customer, man. I'm glad that we was able to do this from looking at your profile last year when we brought you on to right now, new apartment, new whip, credit card limits popping, about to be.
everything.
It's up, man. I'm
Hey,
extremely
you know
grateful.
what's one more thing I got to say?
Yeah, we
And
got.
if your credit's good and you
Yeah,
don't know what you're doing with your credit, also hit them up so you can get better.
here we
It
go.
don't matter if you got good credit only. It's not just bad credit. If you're trying to get, like I said, networking with the right people will get you into new levels and new doors. So make sure that you also remember that as well. Like it's not just bad credit. If you got good credit and don't know what to do, hit them up so you can learn what you need to do.
Yeah, let's get it. Where do y'all have it, man? I appreciate you, Raphael.
Yeah, man.